we want to integrate e to the x divided by 5 plus e to the x dx. Now, what we have is a function of x divided by another function of x. So, is it integration by substitution that we should use? Well, is it integration by partial fractions? Well, let's look at it. The fact is, when you have a function of x divided by another function of x to integrate, those are two popular methods. But can you break up 5 plus e to the x into partial fractions? No. So, the next best thing is to consider integration by substitution. Integration by substitution, you would have it in the form integral of f prime x divided by f of x dx. So you would integrate a derivative of a function of x divided by that function of x dx. So here you would make a substitution. U is equal to f of x, the denominator. Du by dx would be equal to f prime of x, that's the first derivative. Dx would be equal to, when you transpose, it would be du divided by f prime x. Then when you put everything together, you'd have the integral of f prime x divided by u, which is f of x, du over f prime x. See, this is dx, and replace dx with what it is equal to. Then f prime x would cancel f prime x, so you would have the integral of 1 over u du. In this case, it would be ln u plus c, but here you rewrite u, the function of u, as a function of x. So you would have ln f of x plus c. That's what would happen. Now, can we do it with this? Let's see. Let us say you have u is equal to 5 plus e to the x. Alright? The substitution is u is equal to 5 plus e to the x. Then du by dx is equal to what? Well, when you differentiate 5, you get 0. Remember, this is 5x to the 0. Same as 5 by 1, which is 5. Multiply by the power 0. Once you do that, you can see that whatever else you have, 0 times them will be 0. Now, e to the x. When you differentiate e to the x, you get e to the x. Alright? So what is dx? Dx is equal to du over e to the x. See that? Now what you're going to have is the integral of e to the x divided by, so you have the integral of e to the x divided by what now? 5 plus e to the x. But 5 plus e to the x is u. So it's divided by u times, well, divided by u dx. But you don't want dx. What you want is a function of u du. So this is dx. Now you want to replace it with du over e to the x. So you have du over e to the x. Notice what happens here now. E to the x cancels e to the x. Alright? In other words, remember, you could write this as the integral of 1 over u du times this e to the x here over this e to the x. Alright, that's basic, you should remember it. They cancel. So you have the integral of 1 over u du. What's the integral of 1 over u with respect to u? It is ln u plus c. But now remember, you're not finished, because what you got was a function in x. You are the one who put in the u. You want to end up with a function in x. What was u again? U is 5 plus e to the x. So what you have here is ln 5 plus e to the, let me rewrite the e, 5 plus e to the x plus c. That is your answer.